support this. And we're saying we're aiming the far right corner.
From the basement.
But she wants to face the steps.
No.
Did she not say face the
Oh,
steps?
yes, from the far corner facing the stairs.
That coffee table at my mom's house, I ran out of the building.
Oh, really?
Of course not. Is it working?
It's a perfect boundary. There's no way, because there's a ridge on the top and a ridge on the bottom. There's no way that that's gonna fall.
Are you going to time lapse?
No,
Lifetime.
just gonna let it run. Battery is at 100%. Auto lock is off. So this will not time out. I want you to look, okay? There's a ridge on the bottom, a ridge on the top. This is wedged in there, okay?
So if it goes flying, you know.
And there's this.
Let's hope it doesn't.
Yeah, let's hope it doesn't. Yeah, let's really hope it doesn't. We need somebody to turn the light off,
I got it.
just so we can line everything up.
Wait, is it this?
It might have to be the main switch by the door.
And this is, what is this?
This is a laser grid.
You watch your head.
Basically, what's going to happen is we're going to spray the room with a laser light that you see behind you. And anytime that there is movement of any kind, it's going to disrupt the light. And so when we look at the actual, when you look at the actual screen right there that you see, if there's any kind of movement in front of it, you're going to see the distortion. And we're going to just record raw footage. We're going to record raw footage, and we're going to shut that door up there, and there will be no activity down here at all whatsoever.
Oh, yeah, no light coming in.
What's that?
I said, and then that light won't be coming in.
Nope.
I like that. There you go.
All right. We're recording.
Oh, that's gonna move in there. Might kick someone off.
Well, we'll be aware of that. So just be aware of what he just said. All right, it is Saturday, October 6th, 8:33 p.m. Sending a laser grid using an iPad Pro. Recording now. All right, watch your step. Hello? Remember these? You got the FM frequency sweeper in front of you?
Yes.
Too much movement. Tristan, thank you. Where are we all going?
Currently into the weird tiny room over
All
here.
have to go in here. I mean, if somebody wants to sit in the living room by themselves in the dark.
No.
I can do it.
I'm not. I'm taking my hats off right in here. You want to share?
Did that just go off?
Well, it's the vibration.
What this is an FM frequency sweeper, and what it does is it scans into the frequencies of the radios that we listen to in car receivers very quickly. Now, what's going to happen is you're going to hear bits and pieces of little radio stations that you hear. But the interesting part is when you hear a voice on top, riding on top of that frequency that answers the question that you ask. Okay? That little box there has given us more results at her property and his property than probably any of the other equipment we've ever used besides your photocopier.
Yeah. Alright, we're not here to hurt you or bother you, we're just here to learn more about you. So if you would talk to us, we'd really appreciate it. I'm sure you haven't talked to anybody for a while. So you can talk to us through this little machine with the blue on there. Well,
Okay.
alright,
Did you hear that?
thank you. I'm glad you want to talk to us. What's your name? What was it? Can you repeat that again? We couldn't hear that. What's your name?
Hello, is there anybody in this room with us other than us sitting here? I'm sorry, was there anyone else in the room with us right now other than everyone that's sitting here? Really or not really?
There's going to be little ones. There are 4 and 6 and 9 and 11. Here, Grandma.
Grandma.
Did this house have a lot of children in it when you lived here?
Can you make it colder in here?
It's really hot in here. Can you make it colder?
Mama?
Mama?
That was creepy.
That's the second child voice that referenced that.
Where's your mama at?
That was creepy.
I gotta help her break.
Still can't.
There's pressure. I feel pressure on it. You like those? Is that fun? You make it go faster? Push it faster for me. You're allowed. Go ahead. So, I'm a medium, so I talk to dead people.
Okay.
So, what was going on upstairs, there was a little girl there. She was just passing through and she was looking for her mom. But when she came near us, when she was in there, I could feel her, and she was like, I can tell the difference, and I don't know how to explain this, I can tell the difference between an earthbound spirit, which is somebody who's stuck here, or a heavenly spirit. She was earthbound, so I knew she needed to cross over. So I talked to her, and I created the light for her to go through, and I created the light of the tree. And I don't know if you heard tree come across the thing, but all I did was help her see her mama on the other side, and then she ran to her mom, and she crossed over. So she was kind of just like passing through.
So the question that we're trying to ascertain.
Well, just to go back a bit, was that back when you were saying about the temperature?
Yeah.
Because at that point in time, I had goosebumps in my legs.
And it got
At that exact
real-
time.
I was like really hot, and all of a sudden I started to cool off and get goosebumps.
Yeah, it was just my legs just started getting goosebumps, but then you started
She was probably
talking,
5 or 6.
so I didn't say anything, but I was like right beside you, so it was
She
like,
wasn't. I don't. It said 3, but I think she was a little older than that. So somewhere between 3 and 5, 3 and 6, somewhere in there. Okay, go ahead.
No, go ahead. I can't remember what I was gonna add at the moment, so it couldn't have been that important.
But the question was.
Oh, the question is why you have spirit activity either with you or in this particular house, because you had concerns about the house, the previous owners had concerns about the house, not concerns, but they recognized that something is with this house. And that answer is gonna come out here real shortly. Isn't it?
Oh, you want me to talk about it?
Yeah, well, you're the pro.
I went down, when I went in the basement, the far corner where the water is, to the right, there's a portal there. And that's where these people were coming through. And we have one in our house. And basically what happens is people pass through. They're not necessarily attached to you, they're not necessarily attached to the house. They're just passing through the spirit world, and that is a place, apparently, for some reason, that they can come through. Usually people who come through a portal like that just need your help. That's where this little girl came from. You know, I don't even know how to explain it.
It's like an
that
exit
energy.
ramp on the interstate.
Yeah. Exactly.
So the previous owners knew that there was a spirit or spirits here. They probably helped those spirits along. And they just basically needed to leave because it was their time to go. Which leads to you, is how you are going to be able to fill that role. Because they obviously wanted you to have this house. Is that the direction I should lead this conversation?
You're gonna see people periodically going through or feel them. Basically what I do when I see them or feel them, I can't explain how to tell the difference. Somebody from the spirit realm that's heavenly bound, that's already crossed over, that may just be back here to visit or check things out or something, has a different feel. It's a lighter, airier feel to me. Somebody that's earthbound is a heavier feeling. So that might account for why you feel heavy in the basement.
Okay.
Okay, they're earthbound. If they're coming out to you and showing themselves to you, or the way Darren explained it when I was learning was that, okay, so you've been in a closet for 1,000 years and somebody's outside that closet, you're going to do what you can to get their attention. You know, you're going to knock something over or bang on the door or whatever to get their help. That's something you're going to have to learn. If you want to, I mean, I'm sure there are ways I'd have to research it on how to shut the portal. But it's kind of like you need to decide if that's what you want to do.
I think this house called to me, and I've had all kinds of spiritual things happen to me my whole life.
Yeah.
So I'm pretty open to that.
Right. So, and it's just something you have to learn your own way. Like with her, for me, I'm a spiritual person. So when I come up to somebody that needs to cross over, and I had this, back up a little bit. I had this vision during a meditation, and I was standing at the bottom of the stairs, at the bottom of a great big stairway, and the top of it was just this huge bright light. And all of a sudden, Jesus was in front of me, holding my hands, and we didn't talk. He just looked at me, but I knew what he was saying, and he stepped aside, and there was a line of all these people behind him. And then he looked at me and he walked halfway up the steps. So what that vision told me was it was my job to at least get them to him, to get them to that point, and then he would take it from there. So I just could tell them. Now she was too little, you know. She was just little, but so I just helped her with her mommy. Older people who would understand it, I just explained to them that this is my religious belief, but whatever your religious belief was in your lifetime, you need to take care of whatever that is, because you need to take care of that first, and then you can move on. And then I just give them a little bit of time to do that while they're there with me. And then I personally say a little prayer for them, and then they're usually, you can just, and I keep saying you can feel it. It's just something you have to learn. I can feel when they're ready, and then I'll create a light. And really what it is like if we're in this room and I'm seeing them, or if I'm seeing them, sometimes I'll see them in a different situation than where I'm actually physically at. I'll see them somewhere else. Wherever they're at, I just imagine this big pillar of white light and create that white light for them, and then tell them to walk through it. Sometimes you have to talk a little bit because they're afraid. But if they come to you, they trust you, or they wouldn't come to you.
Yeah, I know there was some reason that I'm in this house. There is no doubt in my mind.
This is a very solid house. I feel as it's a very safe
Yeah, I don't
house.
feel anything.
I felt nothing negative at all whatsoever since I've been here.
There's definitely an older man in the study. I saw him when he came in right away, but there's nothing to be afraid of, no negativity, but I think you'll be dealing with them constantly.
When you start bringing your stuff in, you're going to find a little bit more activity.
And if you're going to do any remodeling or repainting or stuff like that,
Expected.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm doing a lot of remodeling.
And you could even say, you know, like we had a bed in our attic that we wanted to use, but we have no idea who that bed belonged to, none. So we just asked permission, said, hey, do you mind if we use this bed? We don't want it up in the attic getting dirty, we're gonna use it. And then we used it. You just kinda, you know, like it's their house too. Do you mind if I paint this wall? Or I'm gonna
Yeah, the
paint this
previous
wall.
owner asked me not to. She was like, don't, I worked hard on all this.
Oh my.
So, and she's gonna come back to visit, so I'm like, oh, maybe I'll leave the living room for last. So,
But yeah, just when you're working on stuff, you know, just let them know you're not destroying anything, you're taking care of it. And,
because the apple room I wanna paint,
yeah.
even though the tree's there and everything, I wanna make it into my little girl's room.
Right.
So,
But I didn't feel anything bad at all.
And what's going on with the tree? And the
Outside?
swing, yeah,
There's a little girl out there.
yeah.
That's why the swing was moving. She was swinging.
Was it the
As
same
soon
girl?
as we walked in, huh? No.
Different girl?
As soon as I walked up, when you were out there, she was there. My camera, when I was trying to take pictures out there, wouldn't work. But she's there, I seen her, and that's who was making the swing go.
Okay.
So we'll deal with her when we get outside. But I don't feel anything that's gonna hurt you.
Yeah.
Just so you know, when we were out there last time and they were out there was no breeze, no nothing, that swing was moving.
Oh, I know,
you were
I was out
there.
there.
Oh,
She
you
was
were
out
out
there.
there.
I was like, look, the swing's moving. And my little girls love the swing, well, my granddaughter and my daughter love that swing.
And don't be
They're
surprised if
girls just
they
like
see
their
her.
mom.
Well, we were planning on changing the swing. Now, when I was little, I saw strange things when I was little and talked to things that I thought were there, but they weren't apparently. So my parents must have thought I was crazy, but we do plan on switching the swing so it's safer for our kids. I don't know if that's gonna cause problems, but
I would just say we're putting up a safer swing, you know, keep it
it's
safe.
gonna be somewhere.
And we can see if we can get her to cross over tonight while we're out there.
I feel comfortable in this house. I'm starting to feel more like it's mine.